Hello everybody and welcome to yet another show match. And today we're gonna see some bots play in 0G. So for the orange team we have Reliefbot and his buddy Rlbot. For the blue team we have Stick, as you can see here, and he's partnered by Rlbot too. So it's also a little bit of the Marvin versus the Relief team rivalry, and it seems that Team Marvin is gonna get a good start there. Stick getting his first goal. We saw him play earlier on my stream. I was doing really well, but Team Relief made a quick version of their bot for the 0G game mode. So played a little bit with them, and I can tell they're quite good as well, but not as good as that. And a good kickoff in for blue team. Where the ball stays loaded, now it goes up, and then it gets really interesting. But yeah, 0G means there's no gravity, which means the ball doesn't go down of its own. Neither does the cars. Rather interesting, and Stick is gonna try to get another one, but he can't seem to get it down. He does get a very good pinch though. Running towards his own goal. Can Reliefbot score that? No, but Rlbot can turn it into an own goal, and the goal gets credited to Rlbot there. So it was Stick with a very good air direct. And the own goal, but interesting stuff there. 1-all. A fun thing is as well, on the kickoff you don't... normally you spawn a little bit above the ground, as you can see with the ball and the cars, but you don't drop down, so your kickoffs are already interesting. I played it myself and I didn't notice, so you can't throttle, you have to boost to actually get there. That's why infinite boost is always on. Quite hard to play in, but for bots it's rather easy. At least it's easier than for humans, or at least for me. I've seen other humans struggle as well. There's a new feature of the framework. You can also have negative gravity, as in you play mostly on the roof. Let me do that as well later. First see how this goes. They're coming from the ceiling. Before we haven't seen many ball touches out of the relief team. Rlbot and Rlbot putting it down there though. I don't think there's much difference in relief and Rlbot in this scenario, but I don't know. People like to have multiple bots for their personality. That's a really good shot by Rlbot, but I don't think it will go in. It could be a good pass to relief. That's a really good team play there. Rlbot with an insane pass and relief. An insane goal there. Rlbot 2 tried to save it, but just couldn't. Let's see if Team Marvin can strike back. Very far away from the ball, but a good fake from Rlbot too. Rlbot with a good interception there. Rlbot too trying to recover on the ceiling. It's an interesting mechanic. Apparently he likes to recover when possible. Does it on the wall here as well. Going in. But Rlbot 2 takes it almost to his own goal again. Reading the ball is a bit harder in this for me as well. See if it actually goes in. Both things are still safe to say they're not. One is a good center though. What is a good center for this game mode? We don't really know. Stick trying to bring it down. Ooh, Rlbot with a really good save. But I feel like Rlbot is really carrying Reliefbot, as I say that. He almost own goals, but Stick manages to save it. He's putting it into the backboard again. Rlbot tries to put everything down. I think that's a really key detail. The ball doesn't get down on its own. Stick gets another goal to make it 2-0. Jumped up from the ground. Dragged it along. Goal by Stick as well. Cars are levitating again for the kickoff. Kind of in the middle now. See if Rlbot 2 can do something. Before only made his nut hurry his own goal. Come on, once again. Faster. Reliefbot Would have been a really good redirect if he could have hit that. Of course, here he scored a really good goal on that amazing pass by Rlbot, but he need to score another one. That is a really good save by Relief though. It's past Appa. Sealing once again. A good center ball by Relief as well. Game with really strange aerials. Got to tries to center it down. Really good pass, but stick was not there. 1 minute remaining. Still equal. Got to on the ground, but also quite hard to stay on the ground. A little bit of upward momentum means your car gets pulled in the air. But 2 almost own goals again. Even a really good center. No one there to score yet again. Not on the other side as well. But 2 almost had an amazing shooting shot. It still goes in though. Didn't even need to hit the shooting shot. Right under it. And then here the party celebration against it's 36 seconds. Was very valuable numbers there for the Relief team to do something back. Rlbot lining up a really interesting aerial. Seems like a good pass. I think Stick's gonna ungle it, but I mean Stick would have scored that. It was the correct goal, but Rlbot with a really good save. Relief putting it in the center. Can you read it? He almost did so. Rlbot putting it back in though. Demolition. I think that will be it. But it's sometimes hard to actually hit the ground. It doesn't go down on its own. Or everything keeps up. Across the field. You have to watch out, you have to put it down for the goal. You can't put it down too much because then it will hit the ground. Just like now. It seems the team Marvin will take this win while they levitate off to another planet. Really interesting game. Sadly, these are the only bots that actually support zero gravity. They also support like all kinds of gravity, which we can experiment with later. I want to see more zero gravity. The upcoming speedbot tournament probably will be in February. Will be a 0G tournament as well, so then we'll probably see more bots support this game mode. For the time being, this will be it for today. See you all in the next one.